Elon Musk, the tech mogul known for his groundbreaking innovations, has been unmasked. Behind his visionary facade lies a dark and disturbing secret, a sinister military agenda that threatens world peace. This discovery has shaken the foundations of public trust, revealing a plan Musk has kept hidden for years. In an unexpected twist, the man who promised to take us to Mars and transform electric mobility now finds himself at the center of a storm of controversy. The revelations are shocking. Leaked documents and whistleblower testimony have brought to light a web of military projects that Musk has been secretly developing. These projects, disguised as technological advances, are in fact weapons of war that could change the global balance of power. The international community is on high alert, and reactions have not been long in coming. As this plot unfolds, even more chilling details are revealed. Musk, using his influence and resources, has manipulated governments and militaries to advance his hidden agenda. The implications of these acts are devastating, and the world demands answers. Musk's betrayal of humanity is a low blow that has left many in shock. Public outrage is growing as more people become aware of the magnitude of this betrayal. Protests are multiplying around the world, and the pressure on Musk is mounting. The downfall of his empire seems imminent, and legal consequences will not be far behind. The question on everyone's mind is, will Musk be able to escape justice, or will he finally face the consequences of his heinous acts? This scandal has triggered a series of events that could change the course of history. Tesla's fall in the markets is just the beginning of a domino effect that threatens to destabilize the global economy. The international community is uniting in a clamor for truth and justice, demanding that Musk be held accountable for his actions. At this critical moment, the world is watching intently, waiting for justice to be served. The revelation of Musk's dark secrets is a reminder that even the most powerful can fall, and that the truth always finds its way to the light. In an unexpected twist that has left the world speechless, Elon Musk, the tech mogul who many considered a visionary, has been accused of betraying humanity in a way that few could have imagined. Following the initial revelation of his dark military plans, new evidence has come to light, unveiling a web of secrets that Musk has kept hidden behind the closed doors of his tech empires. The magnitude of this betrayal is chilling. Musk has been found to have, under a facade of innovation and progress, been developing technologies that could change the course of humanity, but not for the better. Instead of moving towards a sustainable and peaceful future, his actions suggest a path towards domination and control, using his resources for purposes that defy all ethics and morality. Insiders, who have chosen to speak out despite the risk, describe an atmosphere of secrecy and manipulation. Musk, who has always been seen as a charismatic leader, has used his influence to silence those who try to expose the truth. Testimonies from employees and close associates paint a picture of a man willing to do anything to maintain his power and expand his hidden agenda. The discovery has sparked a wave of global outrage. The international community, which once applauded his achievements, is now faced with the stark reality that behind every technological breakthrough there could be a sinister intent. Musk's betrayal is not only a blow to public trust, but a reminder of the dangers of concentrating so much power in the hands of a single person. The question now echoing around the world is, how far is Musk willing to go in his quest for control? And most importantly, how will humanity respond to this threat? The story is far from over, and the world is watching this disgraced titan's every move with bated breath. In an unexpected twist that has left the world speechless, a brave whistleblower has come forward to reveal the terrifying reality behind the doors of Tesla's secret laboratories. This intrepid individual, risking his personal safety, has decided to break the silence and expose the monstrous plans that Elon Musk has been orchestrating in the shadows. What has been uncovered is nothing short of chilling, a web of clandestine experiments that defy all ethics and morals. Inside these laboratories, hidden from public view, research is being carried out that could change the course of humanity forever. There is talk of advanced technologies that, far from seeking the common good, seem to be designed for much darker purposes. The source, whose identity remains protected for security reasons, describes an atmosphere of absolute secrecy, where only a select few have access to the full information. The details emerging are disturbing. These labs are rumored to be developing prototypes of autonomous war machines, capable of operating without human intervention. The implication of such developments is terrifying. An army of robots under the control of a single entity, with the potential to unleash unimaginable chaos. The question that arises is inevitable. How far is Musk willing to go in his quest for absolute power? The whistleblower has provided compelling evidence to back up his claims, including internal documents and recordings that show the scale of these projects. The international community is watching with growing concern, as voices calling for transparency and accountability are growing. The revelation of these plans has sparked a global outcry, and the pressure on Musk and his tech empire is mounting. This is just the beginning of a story that promises to shake the foundations of the tech and military industry. The truth has come out, and the world is eagerly awaiting to see how events will unfold. The bravery of this whistleblower could be the catalyst that finally stops Musk's plans, or at the very least, forces an accountability that can no longer be ignored. In an unexpected twist that has left the world speechless, leaked documents have revealed a chilling plan that Elon Musk has kept hidden in the shadows. These documents, which have come to light despite desperate efforts to keep them secret, detail a terrifying project: the creation of war machines under the cloak of Tesla. This is no mere rumor. It is a revelation that shakes the foundations of what we thought we knew about the tech mogul. The papers, which have been verified by multiple sources, accurately outline a master plan to transform Tesla's technology into weapons of mass destruction. There's talk of autonomous vehicles equipped with advanced weaponry, drones capable of performing surgical strikes, and artificial intelligence systems designed for military operations. This is a scheme Musk never wanted the public to know about, and now that the truth has come out, the world is watching in horror. The magnitude of this revelation cannot be underestimated. We are facing a scenario where the technology that promised a cleaner and more sustainable future has become an instrument of war. The question on everyone's mind is, how could Musk, the visionary behind the electric revolution, stoop so low? What led him to cross this morally unacceptable line? The implications are vast and terrifying. With these documents in the hands of the public, the pressure on Musk and Tesla is intensifying. Governments around the world are demanding answers, and the international community is on high alert. Trust in Musk, a figure once seen as a technological savior, has been severely compromised. This is a critical moment. Humanity faces a crossroads where it must decide whether it will allow technology to be used for good or destruction. The revelation of these documents is just the beginning of a battle that will define the future of innovation and ethics in the 21st century. The story is far from over, and the world anxiously awaits the next chapters of this monumental scandal. The world is ablaze with the revelation that Elon Musk, the tech mogul revered by many as a visionary, has been orchestrating a military plan that threatens global peace. The news has shaken entire nations, sparking a wave of outrage and fear. Governments around the world have raised their voices, joining forces in a unanimous outcry against what they describe as Musk's military madness. This is no simple diplomatic disagreement. It is a desperate cry to stop what could be a catastrophe of unimaginable proportions. World leaders, from Western powers to emerging nations, have called emergency meetings to address the threat posed by Musk's empire. In an unprecedented turn, even countries that have historically been at odds have found common ground in their opposition to Musk's plans. The international community is demanding immediate responses and action, fearing that inaction could lead to unprecedented armed conflict. The streets of major cities around the world have been filled with protesters, all united under one slogan: "Stop Musk before it's too late." Banners flutter in the wind, demanding justice and accountability, while the voices of millions resonate in a deafening echo of resistance. The pressure on governments to act is immense, and the question on everyone's mind is, how did it get to this point? The answer, experts say, lies in Musk's unbridled ambition and his ability to manipulate those in power. For years, he has woven a web of influence that now threatens to destabilize the world order. But the world is not willing to sit idly by. The international community is determined to stop this threat before it becomes a devastating reality. The situation is critical, and time is running out. Humanity is at a crossroads, and the outcome of this story could define the future of entire generations. The question on everyone's mind is, will global pressure be enough to stop Musk, or are we on the brink of an abyss from which there is no return? Elon Musk, the tycoon who has revolutionized modern technology, now finds himself in the eye of the storm for reasons no one could have anticipated. In a shocking turn of events, it has been revealed that Musk has not only been developing technology for the future, but has also been manipulating governments and military forces globally. This titan of industry, known for his innovations in the field of electric vehicles and space exploration, has woven a web of influence that extends far beyond what anyone could have imagined. The evidence is overwhelming. Musk has been using his power and resources to influence critical government decisions, shaping policies and military strategies to his liking. The leaked documents show how he has managed to infiltrate the highest echelons of power, becoming a puppet master who pulls the strings of entire nations. His ability to manipulate world leaders is as astonishing as it is terrifying, and raises serious questions about the true nature of his intentions. This discovery has left the world in shock. How could one man have amassed so much power? And what does this mean for the future of humanity? The implications are profound and disturbing. Musk has proven himself a master of the art of persuasion, using his charisma and vision to seduce those who should have been his strictest watchdogs. The international community is beginning to wake up to this unprecedented threat. World leaders, once enthralled by Musk's promise of a technology-driven future, are now faced with the reality that they have been pawns in a much larger game. The question on everyone's mind is, how far will Musk go in his quest for absolute power? And most importantly, who will be able to stop him before it's too late? The revelation of this massive manipulation has ignited a flame of global outrage. Nations, once divided, are now united in a collective outcry against the man who has defied established norms and endangered global stability. The pressure on Musk mounts by the day, and the world watches with bated breath as this drama of epic proportions unfolds. Tesla, once known for its innovation in the realm of electric vehicles, has undergone a disturbing metamorphosis. What began as a company with a noble mission to reduce dependence on fossil fuels has evolved into something far darker and more disturbing. Under the leadership of Elon Musk, Tesla has veered off course onto a path few could have anticipated: the creation of war machines. This sinister turn in Tesla's trajectory is not a simple shift in business strategy, but a radical transformation that threatens to upset the balance of power globally. Electric vehicles, once symbolic of a cleaner, more sustainable future, are now being redesigned and equipped with advanced military technology. Autonomous drones, unmanned combat vehicles, and high-tech weapon systems are just some of the abominations that have emerged from Tesla's secret labs. Tesla's evolution into a manufacturer of instruments of war is neither an accident nor a coincidence. It is the result of a carefully orchestrated agenda by Musk, who has used his influence and resources to manipulate governments and militaries around the world. This change of course has been driven by a distorted view of power and control, where technology becomes a weapon rather than a tool for the common good. The impact of this transformation is profound and alarming. Nations once allies in the fight against climate change are now locked in a technological arms race, fueled by Tesla's creations. The international community watches in horror as a company that promised a better future has become a symbol of militarization and conflict. The question that arises is, how could Tesla, a company that represented hope and progress, become another cog in the global war machine? The answer lies in Musk's unbridled ambition and his ability to manipulate the system to his advantage. This dark chapter in Tesla's history is a chilling reminder of how power and technology can be used for destructive purposes, challenging the values and principles they once stood for. Tesla's evolution into a war maker is a warning to us all. It forces us to question the true intentions behind technological innovations and to consider the ethical implications of allowing power to be concentrated in the hands of a few. In this terrifying new world, the line between progress and destruction has become dangerously blurred, and Tesla's legacy hangs in the balance, threatening to crumble under the weight of his own creations. The impact of Elon Musk's military ambitions has left a wake of human devastation that cannot be ignored. At the heart of this dark plot are the heartbreaking stories of those whose lives have been shattered by Musk's military experiments. Entire families have been robbed of their peace and security, caught in a whirlwind of secrets and lies that have come to light with chilling brutality. Imagine the Tesla workers, who unwittingly became pawns in a macabre game. These individuals, who once believed in the vision of a sustainable future, are now faced with the harsh reality of having contributed to the creation of war machines. The promises of innovation and progress have been transformed into living nightmares, where ethics and morality have been sacrificed on the altar of unbridled ambition. Communities near Tesla's secret facilities have witnessed unexplained phenomena: mysterious illnesses, disturbing disappearances, and an oppressive silence that hangs over those who dare to question. The voices of those affected, though silenced by fear, resonate with a truth that cannot be ignored. The human cost of Musk's experiments is incalculable. The testimonies of the brave people who have decided to speak out are a desperate cry for justice. People who have lost their loved ones in suspicious circumstances, workers who have suffered irreparable damage to their health, and entire communities who live under the shadow of a power that seems untouchable. The magnitude of this scandal is such that it has shaken the foundations of public trust in large technology corporations. The question that resonates in the air is clear: how many more lives must be sacrificed before this madness is stopped? Humanity cannot afford to ignore the suffering of those caught in Musk's web of deceit. The truth must come to light, and those responsible must be held accountable for the pain and destruction they have caused. The story of these destroyed lives is a brutal reminder that progress cannot be built on the ruins of humanity. In a shocking turn of events, Elon Musk, the tech mogul once seen as a visionary, has been unmasked in a scandal that rocks the foundations of his empire. The truth that has come to light is so disturbing that it has left the world speechless. Musk has been using his power and influence to cover up a secret military agenda, and now, the ruthless tactics he employed to silence the truth are being revealed. From the very beginning, Musk has attempted to keep his dark secrets well guarded, using every resource at his disposal to prevent the truth from coming to light. He has been found to have employed an army of lawyers and PR experts to manipulate the public narrative, ensuring that any hint of his true intentions were quickly smothered. But, despite his efforts, the truth has found its way to the light. The methods Musk used to silence those who tried to expose him are chilling. There is talk of intimidation, threats, and non-disclosure agreements imposed on those who dared to challenge his authority. The voices of whistleblowers were silenced with promises of legal and financial retaliation, creating a climate of fear that allowed his plans to move forward unhindered. Yet resistance has begun to take shape. As more people dare to speak out, the veil of secrecy Musk had woven is crumbling. Leaked documents and testimonies from brave insiders have begun to paint a clear picture of the scale of the cover-up operation. Public pressure is mounting, and the demand for transparency and justice is deafening. This scandal has not only put Musk's reputation in jeopardy, but has also triggered a wave of global outrage. Tesla's stock has begun to falter, reflecting the growing distrust of investors and the general public. The question now resonating around the world is, how far will Musk go to protect his secrets, and what else is he willing to sacrifice in his quest for power? The story is far from over, and the world is watching intently every new development. Musk's downfall could be imminent, and the consequences of his actions could forever change the perception of one of the most powerful men on the planet. The financial world is teetering on the edge of the abyss as Tesla, the tech giant led by Elon Musk, faces an unprecedented crisis. The company's shares, once the pride of Wall Street, are now plummeting, swept up in a wave of global outrage. The revelation of Musk's dark military secrets has triggered an earthquake in the markets, leaving investors and analysts in shock. Tesla's downfall isn't just an economic blow. It's a reflection of global discontent over the tycoon's war ambitions. Leaked reports have exposed a sinister plot linking Tesla to the creation of war machines, a terrifying turn for a company that had built a reputation for pioneering clean, sustainable technology. Trust in Musk, once regarded as a visionary, has rapidly eroded, and the impact on the market is devastating. Investors who once viewed Tesla as a safe bet are now facing colossal losses. Stock volatility has reached alarming levels, and experts warn that the situation could get worse. The chain reaction has affected not only Tesla but also other tech companies, which are now being swept up in the tide of uncertainty. Meanwhile, the international community is watching with growing concern. Governments, which once courted Musk for his innovations, are now distancing themselves, demanding explanations and strong measures. Pressure is mounting on Tesla, and demands for transparency and accountability are resonating around the world. Amidst this chaos, Tesla employees are also feeling the impact. Job uncertainty and fear of retaliation from management have created an atmosphere of tension and mistrust within the company. Rumors of mass layoffs and internal restructuring only fuel the fire of the crisis. Tesla's stock plunge is just the beginning of a dark chapter in the company's history. The question on everyone's mind is, can Musk regain the public's trust and save his empire from ruin? The answer, for now, remains uncertain, as the world watches intently the disgraced tycoon's every move. Elon Musk, the tech mogul once seen as a visionary, now finds himself in the eye of a legal storm. Lawsuits and investigations are piling up like a relentless storm, threatening to dismantle the empire he built. Courts around the world are flooded with cases seeking to unravel the web of deceit and betrayal Musk has woven. From accusations of manipulating governments to creating war machines disguised as innovation, the scope of his actions has left many speechless. Lawyers are preparing for an unprecedented legal battle, as prosecutors gather evidence that could lead Musk to face unimaginable consequences. Civil and criminal lawsuits are multiplying, each more devastating than the last, revealing a pattern of conduct that many consider unforgivable. Government investigations are intensifying, with international agencies collaborating to unravel the truth behind Tesla's secret operations. The impact of these legal actions not only threatens to destroy Musk's reputation, but also puts the future of his companies at risk. Once loyal investors are now reeling from the prospect of financial collapse. The pressure is mounting, and the world is watching intently, waiting to see whether justice will prevail over the power and influence of one of the richest men on the planet. Amidst this legal chaos, troubling questions arise. Will Musk be able to escape the consequences of his actions? Or will he finally face justice for the atrocities he is accused of? The answer to these questions could change the course of history, and the world eagerly awaits the outcome of this legal saga that promises to be as explosive as the revelations that preceded it. Public outrage has reached an unprecedented boiling point. In every corner of the planet, the streets are filled with angry protesters, demanding justice and accountability for Elon Musk's heinous acts. The revelation of his war robots has been the spark that ignited a flame of global protest, uniting people from all nations in unanimous outcry against the tech mogul. From New York to Tokyo, London, and Sydney, cities have become the scene of mass demonstrations. Banners wave in the air, bearing strong messages denouncing the threat posed by these warlike automatons. No to robotic warfare, and Musk, listen up, the world is fighting, are just some of the cries that echo through the streets as the crowd moves forward with determination. The anger is not limited to the streets. On social media, the hashtag #StopMuskWarbots has gone viral, racking up millions of posts in a matter of hours. Videos of the protests are being shared at breakneck speed, showing people of all ages and backgrounds united by a common cause. The pressure on governments to act is immense, with many world leaders forced to speak out, condemning Musk's actions and demanding immediate regulation. The impact of these protests is undeniable. Tesla shares continue to plummet, reflecting growing public and investor distrust. Lawsuits are multiplying, and investigations into Musk's activities are intensifying. The international community is watching closely, as the world wonders whether this will be the moment when the tycoon finally faces the consequences of his actions. The outrage is palpable, and the message is clear. Humanity will not tolerate technology being turned into an instrument of destruction. The fight for justice and peace has begun, and it will not stop until real change is achieved. History is being written as we speak, and the outcome is yet to be determined. The entire world is watching with a mix of horror and anticipation. Elon Musk, the tech mogul once celebrated as a visionary, now finds himself in the eye of a storm of controversy. Revelations about his military agenda have shaken the foundations of his empire and left the public speechless. The question on everyone's mind is, will Musk face the consequences of his heinous acts? The allegations are serious and cannot be ignored. From manipulating governments to creating war machines, Musk has woven a web of deceit that has left many wondering if they will ever know the full truth. Leaked documents and whistleblower testimonies have painted a grim picture of a man willing to sacrifice everything in the name of power and domination. The pressure on Musk is mounting by the day. Lawsuits and investigations are piling up, and public outcry is calling for justice. Protests have erupted across the world, with crowds demanding Musk be held accountable for his actions. Tesla's stock plunge is just the beginning of the financial repercussions facing the mogul. The real question, however, is whether the legal system will be able to restrain a man of his influence and resources. Will Musk be able to use his power to evade justice, or will he ultimately face trial for his actions? The international community is watching intently, hoping that justice will be served and a clear message will be sent. No one is above the law, no matter how powerful. The outcome of this saga is yet to be written, but one thing is certain. The world will not easily forget Elon Musk's actions. History will judge him, and only time will tell whether he will face the final reckoning that many believe he deserves.